You're awfully quiet, Joyce.
Oh, Max, of course I am. For once in my life, I think something has actually surprised me.
That's a first.
That's what I just said, Lillian.
Hey, I know we're all tense and worried here, but I'm sure things aren't as bad as we think.
Aren't as bad? Peter, you can't be serious.
When we agreed to let Zoe go with the 𝕤𝕤𝕤𝕤, we never expected to get a call from the U.S. government saying that the group is in their custody at their nearby base.
Max, this is not nearby. We've been driving for hours. Phineas had better be okay. If anything has happened to him, I'm going to...
Calm down, Lils, calm down. The guy who contacted us, Matthew, he said everyone's all right.
And you just believe him? Joyce, you said that we could trust the 𝕤𝕤𝕤𝕤s. You told Peter and I, plus the Edwards, that they were trustworthy. What on earth could have happened that caused all of this to...
I do trust the 𝕤𝕤𝕤𝕤s.
We're approaching the place. Wow. This situation must be serious if they're just letting us in like this.
Oh, don't say that, Max. Don't say that.
I can't believe it's already been a week. Man, how time flies. Then again, maybe it's been longer. With being cooped up in this place, it's hard keeping track of time. Time. Something we almost ran out of back at the facility. And you, Mom. Especially you. I still don't know all the details of what happened to you, but it was terrifying. Coming out of the simulator, collapsing, then waking up surrounded by strange people. All the while being told that you were in critical condition and you sacrificed the most. I know it. I'm glad you're almost completely recovered, but...
Miss 𝕤𝕤𝕤𝕤, parents have just arrived. It's time for you to meet them.
Ah, right. I'm ready to go.
Eden, dear, are you all right? Where's your mother?
And where's everyone else? Where's my son?
I'm sorry for all the trouble we've put you through. My mom and I, looking back, I realize now how stupid our decision was to go back to my facility.
Oh, Eden,
No, Mrs. Caverly, really. I see how pointless it all was now. There was danger that we never would have expected.
You still haven't answered my question. Where is Phineas and my niece?
Yes. Where's my daughter?
Please, trust me when I say everyone is safe. Everyone is all right. If you could all just follow me, I'll take you to them right now.
Eden, is Sandra... Where is she? Is she all right?
My mother is fine. Just, she hasn't been in the most stable condition. It's a long story, but she'll explain it when she gets the chance. She's resting right now.
Oh.
Please, everyone, follow me, and I promise all your questions will be answered.
I don't trust her.
Neither do I. But my sister-in-law and Max clearly do. And that one fact is giving me a little bit of peace.
Have some faith, Lillian. She said everyone's fine. There's no need to worry.
I believe you and I see differently.
Well, you've always been a cautious one, Lucas.
And rightly so.
Hurry up! You three are taking too long!
Are you ready to go home?
I guess so. When I first woke up from being unconscious, I was just about ready to hightail it out of here. But now, I've had more time to think, and I'm not sure.
Why aren't you sure? We probably missed so many lessons and maybe even a test or two back at school. Aren't you itching to get back to those?
A little. But after everything that went down back at the facility, I feel like the story isn't over yet, if that makes sense. I know Ian's been thinking along those lines. She's made that obvious.
true. Do you still have nightmares?
Yeah, I do. Almost every night. Do you?
Yeah. Mostly the simulations, of course. But especially the maze we had to run through. And the creature, it's hard to get over.
For me, it's always the lower level of the facility. I'm glad none of you had to see it. It was really, really haunting. And, well, the creature down there gave me this, after all.
Doesn't it bother you? It's always there, a reminder
That my friends are worth fighting for. That no amount of pain or sorrow could change the fact that you guys... You're almost like a family to me. We've been through so much together.
I see where you're coming from.
Sandra! Hello, Joyce. It's good to see you too, Max. I assume this is your sister-in-law, Lillian, and brother-in-law, Peter? Yes, they're Finn's parents. This is Lucas, Kayla's father. It's nice to meet you, Lucas.
I wish it were under better circumstances.
I apologize that I couldn't meet you guys at the front. You must be the Caverleys and O'Neills. I assume you're Lucas Edwards? My name is Matthew. I'm the one in charge of this base and the agency that's been helping Eden and her mother. I'm the one you all spoke to on the phone.
I see.
Sir, where's our son? You have to understand
Indeed. Sandra, Eden, perhaps we should share with the others what's been going on.
Yes, we should.
I agree. The O'Neills and Mr. Edwards clearly don't trust me or Matthew. I hope that they aren't opposed to what they'll be told next. Then again, it's a crazy idea to begin with. But Mom has approved of it. I'm going to have to hope that she can sway their opinions a bit.
It begins with this organization called the Scarlet Society.
And then the facility locked us in. We had no way of getting out. At least, not any conventional way.
While they were trapped in the labs, Zoe and I, plus 2 others, were stuck in the Society's horror simulator. It was terrible.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear all that.
I can't imagine.
Thankfully, we were able to get out thanks to Kay, Finn, and someone else. My mom contracted the virus and was barely conscious, but she was able to do her part too. In the end, it was really the agency that was finally able to break through and rescue us from the facility itself.
Even I'll admit that that's a hard situation to be in. Hard to believe, yes, but, well, what I see says otherwise.
We can trust them, Lillian.
I know that now.
We're here, sir.
Finn!
Zoe!
Kayla! What a relief. I was worried that...
I'm fine, Dad. Really. I'm completely fine.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad.
You're okay, right? No broken bones, no missing teeth, no...
I'm fine, Mom. Really. No. The only person who really suffered was, well, Mrs. ℎ𝕣𝕖.
I see.
Who are all of you? Are you responsible for everything that we've heard?
No, sir. We're...
They're victims of the Scarlet Society's experiments, just like me.
But that girl... Why is she wearing...
She needs to, Dad. It's the only thing keeping her alive.
One more insult and I'm gonna...
Katrina, cool it.
Right, everyone's here now? Good. Because I have a proposition to make.
A proposition? What do you mean?
You see, my agency has been working for nearly 2 decades trying to actually track down this Scarlet Society. But they're elusive and as slippery as ever. A lot of the time we only stumble across abandoned bases such as the one that Sandra and Eden come from. But we're working on finally tracking them down once and for all.
How so?
The lab that ℎ𝕣𝕖 came from was abandoned only 2 months ago. However, the Society abandoned it hours after the ℎ𝕣𝕖 fled. We swept in the next day and were able to pick up some surface clues. However, when we rescued everyone a week ago, we did a more extensive search and since then have found several other things that the Society left in their haste.
Hey, what's your point?
Well, despite our clues, we're still not quite where we want to be. However, our sources are also indicating that the Society's planning something big. We're not sure what exactly, but we need all the help we can get.
Help? What do you mean?
Despite what you've seen, well, my small agency is just that. A small extension of the US government. I don't have as many sources as I wish I had, but Eden, the experiment victims, and your children
We're not children.
have already been around the society far more than a lot of us have. Well, just look at Eden, Ash, Harper, and Katrina. They're victims of the experiments. They have more info and experience than any of us could dream.
Wait, sir, are you saying that?
Yes, Ash. I would like all of you to help us here at the agency. Help us finally track down the Scarlet Society.
What?
I'm sorry, you're saying that...
I understand that seems like an impossible request, but we're willing to train the teens. We wouldn't be sending them out into the field defenseless.
This is ridiculous. You're expecting us to...
I'm in. I can tell by your face, Eden, that you've already agreed to this.
Wait, seriously?
Yes, I have. Lieutenant Matthew already came to my mother and I and told us about his request. My mom was on board with the both of us helping.
Exactly. If Eden's going to help, then I am too.
Young lady, we haven't even.
I want to help too.
Finn!
Eden's one of my closest friends. I want to stand by her.
Even after everything that's happened, you want
It's
to...
not a light thing to take in, Finn.
I know, and that's why I want to help the agency. The Scarlet Society has already rendered so much destruction, so much pain, so much wrong, and I want to help stop them. I want to see them brought to justice. If I'm risking my life so that way dozens of others don't have to risk theirs in their experiments, then I'll do it.
We all will. I'm joining you guys. The organization has done enough. They have it coming to them. Besides, I'm not quite ready to say goodbye yet.
Same. I'm done being quiet and hiding in the shadows. I'm ready to take the fight directly to them.
You said it, sister.
I mean, they'll be under government protection and surveillance.
Fine, Zoe. You can help the agency along with Eden and the others, but we expect you to listen to any instructions you're given and to obey your higher authorities. And please don't do anything too dangerous.
Of course.
I'll make sure of it.
Thank you. Really, none of you have to do this. This is my fight.
No, that's where you're wrong. It's our fight.
Mom, Dad,
Peter,
Joyce and Max made good points. And, well, Finn too. I'd say that as long as he doesn't get too caught up in everything, he'll be fine.
But...
Really, Lils, do you think he's gonna budge? Eden is a close friend of his.
well... Alright. I'll just be worried sick, that's all.
thanks, Mom, Dad. I appreciate it.
Seriously? You guys are crazy.
Dad.
No. You're not helping the agency. You're coming straight back to Echo Valley with the rest of us. You have so much school you're missing, and if you want any hope of...
Okay. I'll get my things.
I wish Kay could stay with us. She's part of the group, you know?
Oh yes, I know.
Her parents have high expectations for her.
And how do you know?
Well, while the rest of you were in the simulator, we talked a couple of times. I know a thing or two.
I wish we could persuade Mr. Edwards to let Kay help, but I don't think we can. I know I should be grateful that I still have Zoe and Finn and Ash and the girls here, but it feels wrong without Kay. She risked her life for us back at the facility, and she bears that scar to prove it. I guess I kind of understand Mr. Edwards' thinking. If anything were to happen to my friends, to any of them, I wouldn't be able to live with myself. No, definitely not. I'm dying for those parents to leave. I hate their scrutiny of us.
I bet we do seem a little odd to them, Kat.
But still, we have plenty of reasons for being odd. We grew up in a horror facility for Scarlet's sake.
And we're still wearing tattered clothes.
Speak for yourself. I have a suit.
Yeah.
But Kay not staying, that's...
I wish she could. You weren't in the facility, Katrina. You did see what she did, what she endured, and the fact that she's still willing to help.
How do you know?
I could see it in her eyes, Kat. She wanted to stay and help. She felt the same fire that we all did when Finn spoke of the organization. But at the same time, she knew she had to listen to her father. We'll be working as a group. What do you think of that?
What do you mean?
Well, last I heard, you hated Eden. Do you still hate her?
Now, see, hate is a strong word.
Oh, it is now?
Trust me, she's definitely not my new best friend. Hybrids, I don't think she ever will. But she proved herself in the simulations. I trust her with my life.
Wow, improvement.
Whatever.
What about Ash?
Oh, don't get started on him. He's probably off somewhere daydreaming about her. Those two clearly have something going.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting is one way of putting it. Come on, let's get some grub. I'm hungry.
Yeah, okay.
So, you guys are willing to deal with the organization?
I was trapped in the simulations too, Ash. I know what you're dealing with. We all do.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, sure, I got it. It's just, this could be dangerous work, you know? Like we're actually going to be helping the agency take down the society once and for all.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Huh?
Back at the facility, you all were dead serious about not trusting the government agency. But now all three of you are willing to?
Hey, I never said we fully trusted them. But at the same time, they're literally giving us the opportunity we've always wanted. To finally get back at the organization. Make them feel the pain that they inflicted upon us.
So, this is all just about revenge for you guys?
Well, now revenge is a strong word, ain't it? But either way, a little never hurt anyone, right?
Only the people receiving it. And even then, revenge is never an easy business on the inflicting end either.
Come on, Zoe. This is real life. And besides, the Scarlet Society deserves to be destroyed. Don't tell me you're going to defend them.
Or not. It's just that I can't help but agree with Zoe in the fact that maybe we shouldn't be looking at this as a chance for revenge. As I said earlier, the society needs to be brought to justice. But that's all, and for that reason only.
Agree to disagree. Look, Finn, and even you, Zoe, you're not gonna really understand our perspective. You guys aren't experiment victims. You didn't go through any experiments. You guys don't know the pain we went through.
I know a little bit. Like I said, I was there in the simulations too.
And so was Eden. I'm sure that she's probably got the same idea as us. Surely she wants to get back at the organization. Hybrids, why else has she kept quiet?
What do you mean?
I may not know Eden as well as you guys do, but I've still been around her long enough to know that she hates her past. She hates the Scarlet Society.
Yeah, but she's no longer dwelling on her past either. She's gotten over that. She knows now that she charts her own course.
Your point?
Revenge is for the people stuck in the past. The people who can't get over the things of before. The ones who dwell on either the mistakes they've made or the wrongs done to them. The people who remember who did the wrongs and how they did them.
And...
like I said, Eden is past that. Yes, she's helping the agency, but only because she wants to see the society brought to justice. Justice isn't the same as revenge.
You say tomato, I say tomato. Whatever. In my book, they're right next to each other. But seriously, Eden knew of us working with the agency beforehand. So why didn't she tell us? Why didn't she tell me?
She's the reflective type, Ash. Obviously, she's been stewing over it.
Yeah, but still.
Still what?
What?
Dude, for real, I can't deal with you sometimes.
What is that supposed to mean?
Exactly what it sounds like.
Scarlet's sake, I'm going to find Eden.
I don't know about that. I heard her earlier saying she's going to talk to Kay before she has to go.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Well, I'm still leaving.
That guy.
Dude, you're kind of biased because of you know what.
Admit it, Ash can be really stubborn.
No, I know, trust me. But at the same time, he has good qualities too.
Call me when you figure out which ones.
Cuz.
Don't you cuz me, that's my line anyway.
Well, still. Obviously Eden sees something in him. And besides, you didn't see him in the simulator, Finn. Ash? He was really cool-headed most of the time. And he acted as a great leader too. It'll probably be hard working together on a team. But I think it's good that he's on our side, you know?
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, how's packing going?
Honestly, I've been dragging it out as long as possible, hoping, praying my dad changes his mind.
But...
I don't think he will. It's just... I hate to sound like a baby, but it's just not fair. Zoe's parents easily let her stay. Even Finn's parents said yes after seeing that Zoe said okay. But my dad... I know that everything that went down at the facility was dangerous. Trust me, I know that. But I still felt so accomplished with what we were doing. Working as a team. Struggling as a team.
Getting knocked out as a team?
Yeah, that too. But Eden, for the longest time, I've been trying to prove myself to my parents. Prove that I can do things. Prove that I've grown up and I'm not a little girl anymore. But they still don't...
Seriously? Kay, you're the smartest girl in school. You said it yourself, you're Echo Valley's freaky nerd girl. How on earth do they not see that?
Well, I don't know. But I mean, when you have 3 older sisters who've already paved the way, it's kind of hard, you know? I mean, I'm sorry, I know you don't have any siblings and actually don't know, but...
It's okay, Kay. Really, I still get what you're saying.
Do you really?
Yeah. I can only imagine the standards you feel you have to live up to. But at the same time, if you're feeling this way, maybe you should tell your parents.
Aw, seriously? Just Finn, now you.
What?
Nothing.
For real, Kay. Consider it.
I will.
Do you want to hear the truth?
The truth?
Yeah, about what I've been thinking. Why I've been quiet about this whole thing.
Sure.
In all honesty, I wasn't sure if I wanted you guys to help the agency too.
Wait, what?
Don't get me wrong, I love having you guys by my side. I feel like I can do anything with you guys around. But at the same time, I keep thinking about everything that happened in the facility. All the pain and worry you guys went through, and even the scar you got. And it makes me think about what could possibly happen to one of you. To all of you. You could get captured or possibly die, and I wouldn't be able to live with myself, Kay. I wouldn't. That's why part of me just wanted you guys to go back to Echo Valley, so you wouldn't have to face this pain, this new fight.
But what about you? Why aren't you going back to Echo Valley? Why are you helping the agency?
Because at least I want to help them. I want to see the society brought to justice, Kay. I want them to pay the price for their crimes. But you guys? None of you have the same connection that I have. That the other victims have. This isn't your fight. I don't want you guys dying in a fight that was never yours to begin with.
Eden, maybe it wasn't our fight from the start, but it became our fight when me, Finn, and Zoe climbed into his truck and followed you guys to the facility. We knew the risks when we decided to come. Your fight is our fight. Your pain is our pain. Any sorrow you endure, we'll endure with you.
But what if I don't want you guys to...
You're stuck with us, Eden. That's kind of what happened when you decided to open up and be friends with us. Sorry, but...
No, really, I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are the best friends I could ever ask for. You guys are too good for me. I don't deserve you guys.
Stop that talk. I don't want to hear it, Eden.
Okay, But still, despite what I said, I'll miss you, Kay.
No.
What?
No. You're right.
About what?
I'm going to talk to my dad again. And maybe even mention what you said. Maybe tell him what I've been thinking.
Seriously? Well then, you go, girl.
We'll see about that.
But really, if you have any second thoughts, I am not going to hold it against you if you...
You kidding? I have no second thoughts, Eden. Like I said, your fight is my fight, whether you like it or not. Wish me luck.
Yeah, whether I like it or not, for sure.
Kayla? Good. Are you ready to go? Your mother was saying...
No, Dad, I need to talk to you.
Well, can it wait for the ride home? Really, it wasn't easy taking today off work.
I get that, Dad, but for real, I need you to know. I want to help the agency, Dad.
Kayla, we don't have time for this.
But, Dad, Eden is my friend. One of my best friends. She reached out to me when no one else would. I want to help her in this new chapter of her life.
You don't know what you're asking for. That Matthew guy even admitted that you'd be helping track down a dangerous, evil, criminal organization. Why would you want to be a part of that?
Because Eden needs support. I want to support her and help her, Dad. And besides, Finn was right. The agency needs to be brought to justice before they victimize anyone else. I want to help bring them to that point. I was there, Dad, in the facility. I have the scar to show for it.
Yes, and that infuriates me. Look, Kayla, your mother and I were already furious when we found out you skipped town with Zoe and Finn. Yes, Mr. and Mrs. Caverly helped calm us down a bit, but we still didn't like the situation. And when we got a call saying you were in the custody of the U.S. government...
There were a bunch of freak accidents, Dad. The power cord turned on and...
I don't want to hear anything about what happened in that forsaken place. You and I are going home, and...
Dad! All my life, you and Mom have always expected so much of me. Telling me to be like Jasmine, be like Christina, have Livy's confidence, keep your grades at A level because that's what Christina did. Find something you can finally get behind and do well, and even though I've been working my butt off at school already.
Ayla Edwards, I want you to...
No, Dad, I need to say this. I've found something to get behind. I've found someone to get behind. And it's Eden. It's her cause. I really want to help the agency, Dad. And I know I can. So please, can I stay and help? Just...
Ayla.
I'm serious. I know I can help them. And I promise, as soon as we're done, I'll come straight home. I can even call you guys every day if you want. Even FaceTime.
Ayla. I'm sorry if you felt that way. That your mother and I have such a high bar for you to live up to. We never suspected that you felt that way. It's just that life isn't easy, Kay? Not at all. And we want to protect you from it.
I know life isn't easy, Dad. And that's why I want to do this. I want to help make life easier for other people. People who really need their lives to be easier and simpler.
I know you do. Out of all you girls, you've always been the one who cares the most about people and their situations. Don't tell Jasmine or the others that I said that.
I won't.
Tell you what, I'll take you up on that deal. I'll allow you to stay and help, but only if you FaceTime every day. And if you stay only as long as you're needed. It is true that the lot of you are missing a lot of school and...
Oh, thank you, Dad. Thank you so much. I won't let you guys down, and I promise I'll be on my best behavior and...
I know, Kay. I know. But really, your mom and I are proud of you. And, well, if you think we have been a bit expectant, then, well, maybe we'll try to dial it back a bit.
Thanks, Dad. Thanks for listening.
It's what we try to do, Kayla.
Oh, one last hug, Zoe.
I'll miss you guys.
No, we're going to miss you more.
We love you, Zozo. And don't forget to call.
I won't.
This is goodbye, isn't it?
I guess so, but hopefully not for long. With all of us working together, I'm sure we'll have society beat in no time.
We'll miss you at the diner.
And at home, of course. Be safe, Finn. Love you.
Love you guys.
So, Kay's actually staying, huh?
She told me she was going to talk to her dad. I guess it worked.
Amazing.
Family. I wonder what it's like.
So, everyone's coming. Everyone's going to help take down the Scarlet Society. I'm not exactly sure what it all entails, and that's what kind of worries me. I don't want anyone to get hurt, even my fellow experiment victims. Harper and Katrina and... Ash. Oh boy, he's complicated right now. Not gonna dwell on that at the moment. Though it's hard not to... No. Part of me is a little scared to start this new chapter. But I know I have to. The society needs to be brought to justice. And, well, for Scarlet's sake, even if no one else stepped up, I still would. After all, this is still my fight. It's not over until I say it's over. Bring it on, Scarlet Society.